Alright, what's going on guys? It's Axelize here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to beat Winter Park on Chimps mode. Um, so, we're going to be using the hero Obyn, and this strategy is going to involve the Grandmaster Ninja 502, and we're going to get 20 Shinobi Tactics Ninjas on top of that in order to buff it. So, in order to stall until you can get those, you're going to want to get the 101 tack at the start of the game. As well as a 420 Monkey Ace, Operation Dartstorm, and then you're going to get a 402 Alchemist in order to buff both your Ninja and your Monkey Ace. And then later on in the game, you're going to get a 230 Monkey Village in order to buff your Ninja. And you're also going to get a bunch of Monkey Commerce Monkey Villages, because the discount is going to massively increase the amount of money saved. So let's get into it. We're also going to use a spike factory, but similar to the other videos, you don't need it in order to win. It's just for insurance. So if you're going to place a tack shooter, and you want it so that it can see about halfway of the top track, and then you're going to upgrade it to a 101. If you don't have it positioned this way, one red balloon will slip through. So if it gets messed up for you, just restart and try to get the placement more correct. The reason why we're going for the tack is because you do have a lot of, or the tack can have its entire range be of use. So for your Obyn, you're going to place him so that right next to this fountain, and you want it so that he can barely see the outline of the bottom track. That's because you're going to be able to afford 3 rows of ninjas if you do that, but if you place it so that it can see both the top and bottom track, you're going to be wasting a lot of space because you can barely not place a ninja there. So we're going to go for the ninja that's eventually going to be our Grandmaster ninja, and you want it to be right next to the Obyn, as parallel to him as possible. That way, whenever you place your ninjas, you can get them all in a nice row in order to conserve space. As you can see, I didn't get him exactly parallel, but it shouldn't matter. So I can confirm this strategy works on double HP mobs and alternate balloons rounds and impoppable. However, on impoppable, since the prices are increased by a lot, you are going to have to get a bit lucky with your Obyn abilities. So you're going to want to go for the alchemist next, and you want to place him as far to the bottom as possible while still being able to see and buff the ninja. That's because you're going to place a monkey ace in the middle here, and you want the alchemist to be as far away as possible from that, because if it's right next to it, then your monkey ace is going to be getting the majority of the buffs, but you want it to be about even between your two towers. So you're going to go for faster throwing. That way, when you get your monkey ace, it's also going to get the acidic mixture dip about equally to the ninja. So you're going to want to place it right about here in the very middle, as far to the right as possible. Then you're going to put it in figure 8. This is pretty good because it's going to loop around pretty much the entire loop where this tack is, so it's pretty nice that figure eight. Then you're going to just go for fighter plane. You don't need it till round 40. Well, you don't really need it at all, because if you get stronger Simlin and Bloon Jutsu, it's usually enough. But I actually, on this map, it might not be, since you have this placement that can't really see that much of the track. So then you got that, you're just going to go for Berserker Brew. Then you're going to save up for Bloon Jutsu. So yeah, regardless of what you upgrade first, it doesn't really matter. You just want to make sure you have Fighter Plane and Bloon Jutsu by round 40. And if you can, try to save your Bramble Patches for round 40 as well, just in case, because it can get a bit tight. So then you're just going to go for stronger Simlin as soon as possible. Alright, so yeah, fairly easy that round. I'm going to put this on strong just in case any leads or anything actually make it down here. And then you're going to go for Operation Dartstorm. And then you're going to upgrade it to Spy Plane. That way it can provide enough camo detection. So then you're going to get Caltrops, just to add a little bit of extra popping power while you save up for Grandmaster Ninja. And now you're just going to save up for Grandmaster Ninja. The only thing is you need to have Bramble Patches for round 60 and Wall of Trees for round 63. Until then, I'm just going to spam the Bramble Patches until I know that I wouldn't be able to get the cooldown back up in time, just to make the rounds a bit quicker. What's nice about this Obyn placement as well is that none of your abilities are going to be all the way down here where they're not going to be of use. So if you Bramble Patch, you know that it's most likely going to be useful, except that one kinda isn't. Although it really doesn't matter where your ability is, because it's going to provide enough damage regardless. So once again, just make sure you Bramble Patches for round 60 and Wall of Trees for round 63. And you're gonna want to purchase Grandmaster Ninja as soon as possible. But you won't be able to afford it till after round 63. So now, since I don't think the cooldown's gonna come back up in time, so I'm just going to save the Bramble Patches now. So you shouldn't have any issue with this round if you do have the rainbow patches, as you can see there. Alright, round 63, you're just going to place your wall of trees. That's the best possible location for it as well, because then it's only going to soak up the cerams. Alright, and then there you got your Grandmaster Ninja. As you can see, it was a bit close there, but you shouldn't really have an issue. I got my wall of trees in the worst possible spot right up here, and I was still able to beat the round. You just got to make sure to get your Grandmaster Ninja ASAP. So now you're going to start going for your Monkey Commerce villages. You're going to want to get this one in the very corner, as far down, as far left as possible. It's important you get the Monkey Commerce before getting your other village as well, because it's going to provide an extra discount on that. So then you're going to upgrade both of these to bigger radius as well. And now you're going to go for a monkey village to buff your Grandmaster Ninja. And you're going to want to place it as far down and as far right as possible, right above your monkey ace. And then that should hit all of your important towers, at least for now. And then you're going to start going for Shinobi Tactics Ninjas. You're going to want to place this one, your first one, right above Obyn, as far down, as far right as possible. And then this one to the very right of that, as far down, as far right as possible. Or sorry, to the very left of that, not to the very right of that. So you're going to want to try to get this one as parallel to the other ninja as you can, because eventually you're going to want to fit another ninja to the very left of your Grandmaster Ninja. And then this one you're going to want to place as far down, as far right as possible. I'm just going to place it a bit more far. That way I know there's going to be able to have room to fit 3 ninjas here. Then you're going to want to get another one right over here. Then you're going to upgrade these to Shinobi Tactics. And now you're going to want to slow down time in order to get your the rest of your ninjas down here. Because if you don't, the rounds are just going to progress too quickly, and you're not going to be able to get everything up in time. So now we're going to go for, I'm going to speed up time again because I don't have enough money for these villages yet. So then this one's going to be in the very corner again, as far up and as far left as possible. Then you're going to go for Monkey Commerce. Once again, it's important you get Monkey Commerce before you get your other village, just to provide a bit extra discount. Then after you get both your Monkey Commerces, you're going to go for bigger radius. And now, I'm just going to slow down time and start getting my ninjas. You're going to want to make sure that your ninja here is in range of both villages, as far up and as far right as it will go, without it only being range of 1. Then you're just going to place your other ninja directly parallel to that. And then another ninja directly parallel to that. And then make sure it's in range of both villages as well. Then you're going to go for an extra row, and you're going to once again make sure that you're going to have enough room for 3 ninjas. And then it's important it's as far off as possible so that you have enough room for another row of ninjas. And as you can see, there's barely enough room. So let me count my ninjas real quick. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold on, let me redo that. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So you just need one more. And this one, you're going to try to place it to the very left of your ninja. And there was room, I saw. If I can find that location again. Okay, right there. This one isn't going to have discount, but that's fine. So now you're just going to speed up time again, and then you're going to get all your shinobi tactics. And this is why I chose the Grandmaster Ninja strategy, because there's barely enough room in order to fit your 20 ninjas, so this is like the perfect map for the strategy. You may be able to get the Druid strategy to work as well, but I just like to have more variance in my play style. So you are going to have to... Oh, actually, I won't have to get Ninja Discipline on this one, but you are going to have to get Ninja Discipline on your rightmost ninja in order for it to reach. And then as you can see, we got 20 Shinobi Tactics. So now we're going to go for the Monkey Intelligence Bureau. And then you should be good to the rest of the game. I'm just going to spam my abilities to make it a bit faster. I am going to go for the Spike Factory Permaspike that I mentioned earlier, but you shouldn't need it unless you mess up your placements horrendously somehow. But it's better than just holding on to your money and doing nothing with it, so... What's also nice is that all of your ninjas are in range of the Obyn, so it can potentially knock back a bunch of balloons with the distraction, um, as you can see here. So if you do have Permaspike unlocked, as soon as you can afford it, go ahead and do that. The only thing is, if you don't have it unlocked, it's pretty difficult to unlock it, because you can't, it's too expensive to afford right off the gate, so you're going to have to place down either a hero or another tower before you can afford it. So you can't rack up as much XP as you would like. But if you can stall out for it by just using your hero, then you can just spam the spike factories and you should be able to get the XP necessary. I would recommend getting it because it's a pretty overpowered upgrade, since the spikes are almost permanent, so you can build up a lot of them between rounds. And they destroy all types of towers without buffs. So Moabs, DDTs, whatever. Um, so I'm gonna go for an alchemist. So in the 20.0 or the 20.0 update, they made it so that perishing potions, as you can see, also strengthens brews and stimulants. So for single target, it's better to have. And then I'm gonna go for a monkey village to buff both of these. And then that's GG. The bad's gonna be made short work of here. Alright, so there you have it. I hope this guide helped you. Leave a comment as to your thoughts or like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.